Why hello everyone, I do hope you're all well. It's your good man Addy, otherwise known as Trainman305, and today I'm on the 411, full video of that route coming soon. But as we see the sunset in the distance, I'm on my way to Central Avenue, because Elmbridge Council has a new way of getting around. Now then, since we're here, let me tell you a little bit about Surrey Connect. A little research on the operator shows that it was born 18 months ago and only started service in Elmbridge 1 week ago. Well, at least from the time of this recording anyway. The aim with the service is to provide a cheaper alternative to previously cut off and underserved areas, which otherwise may be too expensive to get to with a traditional taxi, or existing bus routes don't operate a proper service in those areas. So, since we're here, let me show you how to book one. So, let me make it clear, this is the first time I've downloaded the app, so I'm currently at Molesey Central Avenue, and let's say, I don't know, I want to go and get some K3 action, so let's go to Long Ditton. You can then go ahead and check the time and date, and just to not put the driver on, oh my god, let's get going, and give them some space, I'll depart at 5:30. And also we can change the amount of passengers whilst we're at it. You can now proceed to pick the selected time you want to leave, and then go from there. I should also voice, it was also my first time on the app, so it did ask me for my details, similar to Uber or booking for a train ticket. This was later revealed so the driver can confirm my own booking and making sure I'm the right person to ride it, if that makes any sense. Which I'll admit did take longer than I expected, but once you register the first time you don't have to register again as the app automatically saves the details. After that you just get a little verification code that you gotta fill, and then that's it. Your trip is booked, and you go back to the territory you're in and pick your preferred method of payment.
Oh my god, it's actually here. Oh, okay, right. See you, Ellie. Let's see, where's the card reader?
Front, I'll do it when I get back in.
Oh, okay, thanks. At least we're moving.
There we go. And there's your ticket.
Oh hey, another
Alright.
ticket for my collection, thank you. Well, as we just depart Molesey Central Avenue on not a 411 or 461, first impressions of this minibus is that it's pretty nice actually. The lighting doesn't hurt your eyes and it's actually a pretty comfy seat. And also it's electric, so it doesn't add to any greenhouse gas emissions, which is also a massive plus considering today's climate problem. And also it has USB charging, which is also great. Okay, so that's the bus. Now let's talk about the app and the website. First of all, I already knew that Surrey Connect somewhat existed in the more rural areas of Surrey, but since I don't usually go to those areas, I thought I won't get a chance to ride them, until the council requested Surrey Connect to, well, expand across Surrey, with the exception of Woking and Guildford, but I'll get onto that shortly. The website itself, surreyconnect.org.uk, works pretty similar to the app, with a more polished map in my opinion. Originally, I thought you could just book the minibus point to point on these services, but I was wrong. In reality, there are actually specific pickup and drop-off points, and those are the areas that you can actually board and alight from the minibus respectively. However, there are some scenarios, like let's use Central Avenue again. You want to go from Central Avenue to Walton High Street, but there's already a bus in place, in this case the 461. It will force you to take the 461 in this case, as this is only meant to be used if there's, let's say, no public bus being able to take you from point A to point B. On top of that, you can only book one journey at a time. You could, let's say, book 3 different trips for one day, but you can't, let's say, do 2 trips on one booking. It's only 1 trip per booking with the amount of people that you have and the time you want to leave. Oh, and before I forget, they do wheelchair access as well, so that's cool. And if the minibus is running late for whatever reason, the app or the website will tell you, so bear that in mind. And I now think it's time to talk about the price, since we're on the move anyway. Now then, since it was my first time booking and I'm still trying to learn all the controls of this software, I only paid £2 for this service, which is pretty incredible value for money if you ask me. The fare varies on 2 things, what type of passenger you are, and how far you're travelling. Whilst it may sound cruel, it's actually not that bad. Whilst I don't think it's going to win on price in longer journeys when compared to traditional bus fares, it'll definitely be an affordable alternative to disconnected areas and communities. And more importantly, shorter journeys, because that's the type of journey I'm doing right now actually. However, the system is not perfect, I do have to voice. The app can be faulty. Booking this trip / registering into the app took 3 attempts on my phone, and for someone else I know, the app hasn't worked properly since they downloaded it. Also, the areas you can travel to are extremely limited, as you can only travel in the borough you're in. With the app not working, I can understand that. It's only been a week and they're probably still working on some kinks and bugs with it. However, running into more areas outside the borough I think will make this system more viable. Like for example, let's say if you get permission to run to Surbiton or Kingston on a drop-off and pick-up only basis. That I think will encourage more people to use it, as it serves more area than just the limited spaces in Elmbridge. And this kind of explains why they haven't touched Woking or Guildford. Both areas have pretty well-connected bus systems to the point that Surrey Connect may be uncompetitive. But I do think Surrey Connect will look into a modified version of the digital demand responsive travel system that they use for that area, but we'll see. But hey, as we get off good old Windmill Lane bus stop, I would give the trip we just did a solid 9 out of 10. The bus was comfortable, the journey was smooth, and I made a wonderful new friend with the amazing driver. With the only gripe being the app, I think it'll get fixed eventually, but it is still a little bit faulty for now. So, what are you waiting for? Surrey Connect is here, working Monday to Saturdays, and I'm certain they'll be a welcome addition to the public transport in the area. Now then, I'm off to go get K3, because who doesn't love K3? I do thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe if you wish to see more. Oh, and do comment your opinions on Surrey Connect. Let me know if you've used it and tell me your experiences with them. So with that, see you all later. Take care everyone, bye bye, see you soon.